Smokes come out.
Welcome to Unlucky or Bad, episode 946. Today's mystery is whether or not Astralis
they will be able to respond if Magic's
played badly or lost, or played well and got outplayed.
Into the site from here. Magic's late arrival from long. Dexter though, look at this off angle. Oh, the element of surprise enables him to find just one. Zipex looking for that long range duel. Magic's again a nuisance from short.
When I was watching this game,
every shot he takes, what a pistol performance. He gets 3 and he really rumbles.
I kind of had it on the second monitor. I was doing stuff on the stream. I was kind of watching it in my peripheral vision.
Another 2 on the way back up short.
And
very good stuff, and an explosive
I didn't see exactly what happened. I just looked up, it was 7-0. I looked up, it was 11-0. I looked up, it was the second half pistol round, and I was waiting for Dexter to get the ace. What I want to know, though, is did Spirit play that well? And is there a combination of Astralis playing badly as well?
Just treating Device. I guess he goes double scout.
Yeah, that's not
right now. If they played again,
anyway, unless the plant came through, so
I pick Astralis to win in the rematch.
Try and chip away at that CT buy, force the rebuy into their second attempt.
Because
they've actually left
no matter how bad the loss
back towards long. So
in the last few months, almost every single time a team has played against Astralis a second time, no matter how bad their form looked, no matter how bad the original series went, Astralis have won the rematch.
You've obviously got Magic's locking down long with the MP9. And there's one flash on Glaive, so they have a choice. It's either the mid to B.
But that's not really the point of what we're doing by watching this game.
Here. The scout has walked all the way out mid, has not seen anything.
Instead, we're going to try to see what a lot of preparation and good execution looks like, and how it works versus Astralis, who sometimes look like they don't have any exploitable weaknesses at all.
STY spotted, and that's certainly going to keep them a little alert.
Forcing the issue, aren't they? They really want to go for some contact mid to B here before they head over towards A.
Giving them nothing.
It's the B split.
This is a weird. They're like really pressuring this to get that long push to come out, but it's not coming. Magic's is not moving.
Okay, Magic's
and that was really nice from Dexter. Patient, waits for the headshot.
The enemy's line of sight. That is a fight the Device might want to try and take. And he has converted it. Dexter's
I think he one-shot bodies him.
Mir and SDY, they actually ate the flash. Enables the Glock dink. Surely not.
But Mir's good. Plays out the box well here, I think, right?
He has taken a bit of damage, but Chopper, fortunately, making it all too easy. This is chaos. Runs out of bullets.
This is when it was very messy.
Taken that third set of armor away. But Mir lives to tell the tale. All right.
Does IEM send hack-proof computers?
Scout by from Device, this time armored and surrounded by what will be AKs and a whole chock-a-block full of nades. So let's see this one. Yeah, dink through the box.
Over the top.
Running out of bullets.
That was a team flash, I think, there. Yeah. Well, it gets a little bit awkward, but they're able to pull that one out. No dramas whatsoever, and we get back underway. The AKs are here. You were right. It is the double scout.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Dupree went Mizkif. Shaved his head.
Not as potent. Might need to get a couple of headshots in the mix. Oh,
Cue ball.
Been poked through.
Guess barbers are still closed in Denmark.
This is similar to the pistol setup right now from Team Spirit. They're playing nobody long, closer to short, more mid presence.
Yeah, and Mir's already got his contact on Glaive. This could be a finish from Device.
Oh, the push on Cat too. That's perfect. Those are like Astralis protocols right there.
For Counter-Strike. Well aware that Mir
that was very, very nice. The Cat push as well.
Oh, Dexter's hitting every shot he takes. Flash for the repeat. I love it. Anti-flash himself, and he strikes again. How is that a headshot? Can't find the third, but Mir can. Wow, lovely stuff. Double frags from Dexter and Mir. Digster.
Digster.
Yeah, I don't really... Is there a Digster? If you're looking for a nickname in the chat...
Hey, you want one? That's one for you.
There you go. Try out Digster.
All right, well, they handled the...
These headshots, like, he's just got that flick of the wrist.
That's almost a double as well.
What a push. Good flashes Mir here.
Right there, so a good showing early.
Good stuff.
We saw the masterclass of Astralis' CT side.
Okay, so this is good. Let's see what happens long. They put so much pressure. Cat mid.
Much scrutiny for his taste. He'll be getting out there. Chopper's,
Astralis win long control. Chopper gets lower. You should win this, right? Yeah. It doesn't necessarily...
It was JW we saw do a similar maneuver.
It might not be that bad. Like you can
here's Mir taking space away.
On T, you don't want to lose your lower guy, but
look at this. awkward angle to deal with as you peer on out mid.
It's still just as kind of scary for the CTs. They still got to worry about long. And look at the setup is so nice. Look at the CTs. Look at this. Working so harmoniously together. They've got the top mid player with somebody watching back spawn and someone going lower tunnels to catch the cross. This is just good mid-rounding, right? Like, you know that's not preparation because you can't plan for a situation like that.
Chopper's on a fast flank.
They handled that so well.
This is great as well.
Is it fast enough? I think Zipex is going to get caught, but that...
He's definitely caught. He's definitely caught.
Yeah.
And see, even though they lost a player here, they have the big flank through tunnels, which was their, like...
And they aren't hitting the shots necessary.
That was so beautiful, actually. So well handled from Team Spirit. Even though they lose a player in that setup, they have an extra bet on Chopper going all the way slowly around through spawn. And if they do come mid, he can pull off that flank. If they come mid, they have the close spot stopped, and Smear does never have to look sideways. Everybody's aim and focus can be 100%. That was a beautiful setup by Team Spirit.
You see that equipped on device. Everything you need for Astralis. See if they can get the round on the board. So smoked across. One early, one late. Bit of a default spread here. Bomb is still in T-spawn, so it gives them the opportunity to pivot lots of nades towards the upper tunnels in case of aggression.
Fuck, this is going to be a good game, isn't it?
Those, but at least you know there's 3 players in tunnels right now. As here he is, Boris the Butcher. Might save me from flubbing him and Megas names over and over again.
Yeah, that would help.
He picked that nickname himself, everybody. To be fair, we only did give him 3 options, but...
Well, you gave him Boris the Brutalizer. You seem to like that one.
No. Or was it Brutalizer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I personally had a penchant for the Butcher.
It's not really much reason for Team Spirit to do anything interesting. You see, Chopper is the only player to watch here. Where he rotates to is where they think the execute's coming, right? If he goes mid, whatever. They push upper tunnels because they're so sure it's A site.
Zipex here now.
Watch Zipex just get... wow, what an angle. I've actually never seen someone hold with that angle before.
No resistance.
They were so sure it was going to be the A site, but they went for the upper push. I like it. I like that they act off that information, but
that's a luxury.
They lose it, but they're not out the round. They still have 3A, and
they're not going B anymore. It's over towards A, and that's where Spirit have.
Mir is pulling the goalie on B, so they're.
Dexter overseeing things with the AWP.
Mir's doing a good job making presence, and they have the long setup. Yeah, Astralis making a mistake here.
On the other side.
Loud and proud, Glaive. Oh, and Zipex nearly goes down as well. Dexter can add
another really good setup, actually.
There's only 3 of them. Make it 2 of them. Oh. Just Zipex now, an airborne frag. He's on 3 so far. We'll grab the AWP, but with 12 seconds left, he's so disconnected from the bomb site. He's just happy to keep hold of something.
Oh, it was another good round, man. They won that 4v5.
Magic's made it costly. Dexter arriving just in time to stop that from running away from them.
And Astralis left that a little bit late, right? I wasn't even noticing the time as they were running into Magic's, but you were right. They had to make those footsteps to be noisy because they were operating with just over 20 seconds left. I cannot believe he hit that jumping AK on the corner. Watch this.
They didn't use any gimmicks, nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure Zipex meant to.
They just played super smart. You see, they went to Chopper, rotated over to Goose, then they had 2 players push upper tunnels. They took the risk.
I didn't get the confirmation on the
and then Astralis, you know, maybe they made a mistake by going towards A, but, you know, but like Spirit, they just didn't move. They just didn't move. Instead, Mir just threw his nades tunnel, came back to mid, threw a smoke mid, and then Astralis were like, all right, let's hit the A site. They over-rotated. Boom, Spirit were just still in their three-player A setup. Just punish them.
I'm so mad I didn't put them in the box, Chad. I was this close.
Isn't that insane?
It was a toss-up between Spirit and Astralis, of course.
Oh, I get ahead of ourselves here a little bit. I still think, like, Astralis are the heavy favorites.
Beautiful game so far from Spirit.
It is how far can Spirit push one of the greats? And can Astralis find out Spirit? Well, they lost a map and one that Astralis picked. So Astralis here have to respond, and this saved AWP. Zipex holding onto it. He does have that long spawn. I'm sure Device will be following him very, very closely behind.
Half buy for Astralis.
Okay, so yeah, playing off the spawn, but peeking into Dexter. The flash is perfect, and Zip reacts in time.
Here you go, sir.
It's about Italia.
Downgrade for everyone else.
Ooh, Dupree. We've seen what he can do with this gun. Up close and personal mid doors. It's offered any heads, might find 1 or 2 quickly clean taken off. And this is more of a mid lane right now from Spirit. You can see Chopper, the in-game leader, is the swingman over towards mid doors. Magic's with the shadow advantage towards long. So much information for him. And this is a good stack because
this is the one time Magic's has pushed so far in tunnels, and he's being very careful about it.
Back a plat here against SDY.
100%.
You see the positions it opens up with Magix gets this info. They can cheat one over towards mid. They have 2 players watching this.
They will have flashes and smoke should
They throw a smoke. He tries to cancel that out. SDY is a deep angle.
Hot hands, smoke goes down
And they don't have an option now. They have 3 players here. They still have the op on the cross and the A site. Options are very good. I mean, the setup is just great here for a Spirit.
Tries to hit Chopper,
I guess especially where they're using Molotovs, I think that's where it actually has had the most effect.
That's the AWP.
Yeah, that's the only weapon they really had to function with.
They're doing a good job of using Molotovs to cover the positions that they're not watching and counter smokes to free up rotates for a few seconds. Right when Astralis want to make a decision, Spirit are multiplying their position basically by using their utility well. Making it feel like there's no one missing.
Teammates, but yeah, Glaive did not expect to see that late rotation out of Mir.
And still yet to get a kill, Glaive and Magus. So 6 rounds in now. Pretty unusual to see multiple Astralis members kept to nothing.
You can already see this game is one on the mini-map. That's how good Spirit are playing.
As well. I love the Counter-Strike they're playing. There's always a thought behind it.
Never looks like Astralis. Oh, they should win this duel. Oh, one player is screwed.
It's hard to be frustrated.
Yeah.
A couple of nice shots.
Honestly, and I don't know if this is just my weird, like, overly romanticized
vision
vision of
tonic.
Astralis, but like, I feel like they're going to enjoy being tested like this.
Okay.
Like in my mind,
this might be a fluke. I don't think we should hype up Spirit yet.
It's new and they're
I
doing
mean,
things
I don't know about you, but I was already
before.
hyping up Spirit before this happened.
You're not familiar with decision making, you can't predict, double spray downs when you push out long. In my mind, I think that's probably a little bit more fun than the 16-6-2-0.
Yeah.
For these Danes.
I'd say it's always nice to be pushed.
They have that luxury of
That's
like
the
that
one-time
slight degree of
Astralis go
comfort
long
knowing
control.
that there's a quarterfinal regardless. But for Spirit to be taking it to the GOATs, so far so good. Here on Dust 2,
Yeah,
having the
if
longevity,
they play
having
again,
the
of course, it's not going to
insurance
happen.
to
But
weather a full
yeah,
3-map affair.
we already know Spirit are good. I guess some people haven't heard of the CIS supremacy. Remember that guy who came in the stream arguing with me about the no, we're gonna watch that. Some of us knew, okay, about the CIS. In the top 20 bar simple and electronic. So a lot of the times they're playing against each other, right? So like in the CIS region, it's really hard to rate them because you have like Gambit with fucking Shiro, Nafany, Axile. Like where do you end with that team? And then they'll compete against fucking Virtus Pro with Yakinder and fucking Jame and like and then they have to play against fucking Lollipop 21K every once in a while. Plus I'm just nuts and I just fucking ace. Okay, you think he's trash. I mean, like, whatever. You still can't name another region. That's me saying the CIS region is the strongest region. That's a good ace. Think I'm trolling? Except you can't even name another region. I wanted to flex this argument. This was 23 days ago. When I called CIS region the strongest region in Counter-Strike, and this guy was like, "You joking? He's trolling. You're trolling." Oh, going off. Hold on. Are you trolling? Or you asked me if I'm trolling. Right there. I get tilted. You ready? Why do pros not like CIS? What do you mean? It's the strongest region in CS. There it is. CIS region. There it is. Right there. 17 is too late to try to go pro? No. What are you looking at? What are you looking, you narcissist? That's true.
Fucking MM, bro, relax.
There's an interview with pros and most of them said CIS is shit. CIS is the strongest region in Counter-Strike.
Push it.
Sorry. Nice.
Okay, I don't know where I said, but oh, that's it basically.
blind.
Dude, what the
Am I trolling? No, I'm not trolling. The only good CIS team is Na'Vi. Na'Vi can't even beat CIS teams. What are you talking about? And that's what's going to happen here. That's the worry about Kato right now. Is that for Na'Vi is they have to play against 2 CIS teams to get through. They have to play against Gambit and Spirit. And maybe, you know, by some stroke of luck, Virtus Pro if they get through both Astralis and Liquid. But this is much scarier for Na'Vi to play against Gambit and Spirit than it is to play against Liquid or Astralis. I mean, they're lucky to not play against Virtus Pro because they can't seem to be Virtus Pro either. But
pulling these timeouts out. Chopper 10 and 1.
if you're Danish, avert your eyes.
That double spray down, essentially a round-winning.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nathan. I had to. And you're going to put the segue into.
Well he unloaded his mag.
It's relevant.
All right, that's a Glaive scout.
I'm Danish. I need to watch. This is why you guys are so good, because you can watch it.
To buy. Here's the corner smoke from Glaive. Flashes as well. This is going to be a biff again.
This is where Chopper stops him here. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. They tried long control around before, I guess. Oh, that was so smart from Magis. Do you see that?
These multi-kills come so easy to this
He went pit. Instead of just fighting the first guy, he would have died. And now they win long control. He gets cover in pit, so the second guy can't trade him, and he has a person on the corner. That was such a good decision by Magix.
Great job on the CT side. Dexter peeks out. The spray control from Zibnix is enough to keep it competitive. Glaive's got his knife out.
Very
loudly.
And they had the good.
Does he have the punish?
Well, he sees it.
He has the info.
Zipex might die.
He's just going for it. Mir knows when to push, man. I like Mir a lot. I feel like he can be very aggressive, but he's always walking. Yeah, he knows when he can push. He always takes the right risks.
All right, well,
he has some great timings. He trusts himself. He never like runs, but he knows when to leave his side. He knows when to push. Yeah, he's cold. This is my first time watching this. Yeah, I mean, I watched it live, but I wasn't really paying attention. I'm here to analyze it now. I want to actually look at the minimap here and look and see what happened.
Okay,
surely
piecing it together. Likely an AWP to hold him out. Nade will half Mir's functional health.
Dude, that round where he pushed behind the T-con smoke and flanked 3 guys with his silence M4.
The tag, a slight chance, a slither of hope for Zipex. He's not holding it, is he? Oh, that's too easy. Mir will knock him off. Valiant attempt. Gave it everything she's got, Captain, but 8-0.
Old Zipex clutches the no.
Chopper doesn't get what he did previously, but this is Magic.
Look at this play. Look at this play. He doesn't commit to this fight here. He sees it. He goes for the second fight. You see that shit, dude? And he gets pick control. Did you see that shit? How good was that?
It's not easy to do. They do make it look that way.
If he died and went 1-for-1, his teammate opping long can't sit there anymore. He has to be so much more scared. That was so sick. That's like playing to win as opposed to just like playing scared for a kill.
Trying to clear his mental. Device will be burning.
He prioritized getting pick control and then from there went on to win the round. So good. That's bad.
previously has been hitting his AWP shots.
I like how he's been holding the angle over and over again, actually. That angle is perfect. From big box instead of K-sharp. He can avoid flashes.
And one by one they fall, knocking over the dominoes. And I'm sure Team Spirit are keeping this
one thing I noticed, even the second pistol was very nice. I want to watch that
celebration. Every single round you accrue here is a step closer to
the one thing I'm looking for is that there's not a lot of situations where it looks like Astralis are coming into favored engagements. That only speaks to how well Spirit were playing.
And by doing so, taking down Astralis.
Now it is Dust too, right? So it's not like Astralis can do that much to keep it fresh on the T side. You know, you do have to just trade and shit, but with these CT setups, I mean, yeah, it's making it as hard as possible.
Well, they're out long again. This time
they're honestly Spirit in this right now. They're playing like Astralis. Like there's some of these rounds, there's not really a weakness. Sometimes when you watch Astralis, they cover pretty much everything. That's what it feels like right now. So here, okay, they lose long control. It's nice, a new situation. So let's see what happens. Let's see what Glaive wants to do, honestly.
Look at all the nades that they're
I know they're gonna push through mid again. Spear, yeah, Mir already pushed through. They triple push it as well with the cap play.
All right, you ratty
deep down. They went 5 long.
This one, set up for it. It's so perfect.
Oh, look at how they push this.
As soon as he has contact, they smoke the cross. He'll drop his own smoke and just.
They're still a little bit slow, so it's, you know, we'll see what happens. Magix is actually in the most important spot. Yeah, he dies. So how do they even win this, man? Oh, holy fuck. They actually killed one with a nade and a molly on the ramp. They haven't even shot anybody yet, dude. What the fuck?
Magix's funky smoke. And Dexter does get
but Dexter loses there. This is a good spot for Astralis, right? They have full HP. There's one Molotov still left, and Spirit doing more utility damage. Holy shit.
Not willing to challenge. 35. Device still too paranoid about that long flank.
They use all their nades so well.
He's worked it out.
They got the first 2 kills with an incendiary and an HE.
Oh, a peek and now some room. Missed shots from Device. Chopper advancing. SDY's already hit it, and Chopper, he's on for it. Just 1 man left. Magic yet to frag. He still doesn't get a chance.
Man, they didn't even let them plant.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is
Dude, they didn't let it go to a post plant.
You grew it just in time. This could be a quick one. Astralis absent without leave. We do not know where on earth.
Dude, that's so smart. Okay, something
because they've tried it all. They've tried
you love to see. Look, they just naded Molly. As soon as Magic got on default, they just started pushing.
Something they've left a little bit late here, so
they just never. So the one, a fundamental rule is if someone's planting a bomb, then that person cannot be a part of the fight. So if you're in a 3-on-3, it's 3v2 for a second if you want to push. Also, the guy planting the bomb, you know where he is. But it takes some balls to actually go for the push. And now Mir just walks up middle.
He's mad as hell. Anyone else?
I actually can't believe he even walks up mid here like that.
Astralis missing. Dupree, Device just sitting there with Tech 9s and
he gets finds the timing again.
What on earth is happening to them? They are being manhandled.
Yeah, it's at this point in the game where it's almost, you know, it's not just a strategic issue, it's more of a confidence issue. Like I feel like, you know, if you're Spirit, you won every round, all of your setups worked well. You really don't even
11-0.
You're probably expecting to lose a round at some point because your preparation has already taken you 11 rounds in a row. So your game plan probably doesn't even run this deep, you know.
That's where they're coming out of the woodwork, you know.
Phase back on Kerrigan, I love it.
Yeah, I told you the fans are growing. Every round that's transpired more and more.
Yeah, it's a confidence thing at this point. Yeah, it's just you're just at this point you're just trying to find a way to be creative, you know.
Yeah, at this point,
you're like, what more can I do? Okay, but another 4v5 round they win here.
Easy for Astralis to convert.
Magic 0 and 11, yeah. And they're getting dominated, man. The fucking utility usage. All the setups are so good. They get info in all the right spots. They haven't just got destroyed on a push. They've won. This will be 2 4v5s this game.
To never surrender, but good God,
and let's see how they make it feel like a 5v5 again, right? The Mir comes out of the B site. How? I don't even know how he got that kill. He just put one through the smoke, I think. That's one free back. And SDY is opping in B, so B is the good site to go to, honestly.
As it becomes a 4-on-4. Where do they want to end up? Utility now towards Cat.
Oh, he's got to go.
Whoa.
He's forced forward.
What's going on here?
Mantles, is he going to flash himself for the drop? Yeah, okay, who's there to receive him? Mir's actually tucked in on B.
They executed well. Yeah, this is the right place to go. I mean, it's 2 ops in the B site, so... But they don't have any more nades is the problem. Or any more smokes, I should say. Okay, surely they win this round. Astralis should... Surely!
Magisk will shut him down.
He's gonna get one, isn't he? He's gonna get 2, huh? No,
the dude has found his first and second frag.
Wow, no way they lost that round, bro. B split versus 2 AWPs. No one even had utility, and they still won.
2 AWPs on the B site.
Exactly, and they defended a mid to B. Like, you could see Mir's indecision there, and he still gets another kill, right? He doesn't know, do I pick doors, do I pick window? I can't go close tunnels with this. What do I do? And he even
I love listening to Chad.
This one right here is how they level the field.
That's the impact
from Mir immediately. But 2 AWPs on the B site being collapsed in on by rifles. Look at this shot from Chopper. Yeah. They aren't missing right now.
Nothing.
And they don't even look fired up.
Nah,
this
dude.
is 12-0.
This is a team that straight up said with a straight face, yeah, I think we could win the whole thing.
That was good.
That's something they probably haven't been saying out loud for a while, but probably been thinking for a while. Picking up Dexter, well aware of what he was capable of.
Why does every player have super bright blue light screens? I don't know.
It is 12-0. They've got to buy again. Utility is
We've seen 3 attempts, and every single time is an SDY frag, whether it's Scout, AWP, and Mir with the util to support. Jiggle smoke out. He's looking for sound cues. Nade lands right in the crotch of Magisk.
Oh, the nade's great.
There's more. Baiting him in, checking the corners. Mir's just on for the double. Astralis looking silly.
Wow.
Mir just popping another head. Anyone else? Zipex just gonna fall as well. The B defenders pass the test.
Yeah, I can't listen to it. After 9,000 hours, I can't listen to any casting that doesn't have analysis. So like, I don't know who. I mean, everyone does a pretty good job right now, but if I'm watching a game and something gets missed that's really important, I just can't. I can't.
I'm stuttering. I'm in disbelief. I expected, you know, 11-4.
I think play-by-play is cool for most people, but
at this point,
after spending 5 years watching Counter-Strike, I can't watch any casting that doesn't have analysis.
Okay, park yourself at B again, boys. Let's see, because right now it looks like it's closed to me. Wherever you want to go, these individuals of spirit are locking you out, locking you down.
In any game.
Clean sheet. Has Astralis ever been 16-0 before? The fact that I'm asking that question, I don't think they've lost 16-1. I think.
Yeah, they've never lost 16-0. On Magic's stream afterwards, he was streaming FBL right after. He said that he said he was tilted when he found out that Astralis have never lost. Look, Mir finds another timing. Holy fuck, bro. Look at that shit.
I think you just need a straight up 2 minutes away from the PC.
Halftime can't come quick enough.
It really can't. Zonic just needs to get some like hardcore shoulder rubs going.
And they don't overdo it. It's like only Mir does those risks. They don't overdo it at all, man. It's not gimmicky. This team is not gimmicky. They just play really well.
Has been on point. Everything Spirit has done has worked. Everything.
Let me check that utility damage.
I can't believe that. I did a review Navi Liquid, the OT yesterday. I watched it on the stream. I can't believe that round where they didn't let Astralis plant. That was Astralis' way back into the game. And they played that 3v3 with so much pressure. So good.
One's gonna land, but that's it. Dexter punishes him 14-0. 14-0.
Mir never gets caught out. He always trusts himself too. Yeah, A1S with a smoke is actually pretty sick.
Last round of the half, Astralis just looking to get off the goose egg. Don't want to have history written by Team Spirit against them here in a third map. It was, I mean, they lost their map pick. Look at this, Inferno, pretty intense. Astralis convinced us with some nice recovery into their second half. Train, we saw the attempted punish pick converted eventually. It was actually, you know, 15-7 before we saw the gap closed.
Okay.
And now this is a different every single thing that could go wrong is
yeah. Oh.
Still not a bad spot. So, you know, Spirit have been pushing Cat every single time here. And this, honestly, okay, what Chopper's doing, this is what Xyp9x does a lot when in this situation. He's a lot by himself here on Cat with someone close doors. They'll throw a nade. If someone dies, they'll activate someone else to push. We see Mir here looking going lower, just to grab the fucking AK because he's so confident. Honestly, I feel like you can tell they actually learn from Astralis to play their CT side. Astralis have some of the sickest kind of protocols.
Mission accomplished, right? You can tuck in now.
With the way they play off information on CT side, it's fucking sick.
More aggression on short from Chopper.
Maybe that's why Dupree was so impressed.
Too easy in the off angle, nearly takes Xyp9x for it.
That's it, outtraded. No chance, any of those kills.
15, Will Astralis.
Magic's was tilted. They didn't get the 16-0, yeah, because they heard that it would have been the first time. At that point, it was over. Oh, the second pistol, right? I forgot. Oh, there's 2 more rounds, right? Okay, this is so rude of ESL, but I kind of like it. It was savage. Look what they do. They play this Magic interview.
It's a bit too early saying before the tournament. I'm probably jinxing it right now, but I think the teams in general are just really close right now. I think Vitality can be the best team in the world. Navi can be the best team in the world. We can be the best team in the world. So I just, you know, it's difficult saying who's going to win this tournament because I think it comes down to who's going to perform on the big days, you know, the quarterfinals, the semifinals, the finals, you know.
You forgot a team.
Stuff like that. So yeah, it's difficult to say right now, but I have a good feeling for ourselves, and obviously we go into the tournament going for the win.
The whole chat was just dying. And he just smiled. The whole chat was dying there.
Astralis rotating around, retaking long control right now.
Tell us the poison chicken wing story. Shut up, dude. How many times are we gonna tell the poison chicken wing story? Okay, 10 subs and I'll tell the story again.
He's locked in blue bin. They might try and double up. Mir's trying to
Please don't. I don't actually want to. I've told that story 18 times. It's already on YouTube. Great story though, huh?
Good shots here, and he has. SDY goes down. Needs another. Desperately.
You know this is the most nervous Spirit wherever in the whole match. Just winning the second pistol. And the only person who didn't choke, Dexter.
So is the bomb. Is he planning for long?
Your poison chicken wing story is famous in Bulgaria? Wait, what does that mean? Famous in Bulgaria?
Looks like it's just Dexter needed ace clutch.
How can it be famous in Bulgaria?
On the 16-0. Doesn't look like Astralis are going to go down too easy. Taps on one. They are defusing. Magisk is on it. Half defused.
Where? How is it famous? Bulgarian forum? And Magisk got off, dude.
Not the ace clutch. Okay.
Poison chicken wing story is a big meme in Bulgaria. How do I see the memes? I want to see the memes.
Oh my god, the pressure in that one moment on Dexter.
He got him off the bomb. I mean, how is he to know?
Oh my god.
Isn't that a reference to a threat a caster got one time? Wait, which one?
Astralis say it all. The fact that they survived
An oral meme, not a visual.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a bad dream.
Let's piece this one together. Like, he gets off the bomb.
Yeah, that's
Dexter's
good.
just trying to spam it. Magic
How many people have seen it? I don't even know where people have seen it. Oh, because I told it on the. Oh, because I told it on the game, right? Or I told it on the last stream. He was dancing.
Just happy to avoid it.
My heart is beating 1,000,000 miles a minute. I can't imagine Dexter's.
What's up, Dinko?
Yeah, after having the first two.
What a way that would have been to end the game.
I know, right? I have goosebumps just at the prospect of
I mean, they just defended against history right there. I mean, it'd be one thing to lose a best of 3, but one thing to get first 16-0 in history. Yeah, and then they got ecoed, which makes this still the worst loss they've ever had, right? They might have got 61 in the past, but this is easily the most dumpstered. The thing was, right? They got 2v4'd here. Holy shit, they got 2v4'd too. They got 2v4'd, dude. Fuck 3v5. They got 2v4'd on that. Holy shit.
Oh no.
Wow. I don't think they care. They just got the one round. That's all you need, right? The thing is that they.
Oh no.
Info, Glave's got another.
2 HP.
How does Chopper even win this? I don't even remember.
Chopper's had
this is ridiculous.
Phenomenal tournament. He has played some amazing counter.
This is actually insane.
Amazing counter strike.
18. Oh, this is 19.
It. 2 HP.
Chopper to
and he goes though. He goes all the way to long. He goes long here.
Glaive looking to deny it with the 2 HP.
Can you send a YouTube link? I think if you're a sub, you can send YouTube link. I think it's whitelisted for you. I think.
Long, his adversary, all too familiar.
That was a good fucking game. Honestly, it was even more impressive than I thought. When I was watching the game, I was like, oh, I guess Astralis just out of form. But when we watched these rounds, Spirit actually played perfect rounds. They played some perfect rounds here.
That'll do! Team Spirit! That is record breaking.
Plug your instas.
Mere CSGO, he wants you to know. Get on it, lads. 2,000 followers on Instagram. Are you kidding? That's a 16-1. That is your semi-finalist, Team Bloody
Tell us, boys, a
Spirit.
chicken story.
Remember the name. They're going to be here for a while.